So hi, this is Mhel Gezer Ramos, and we will be answering some few questions in a moment. So, the world favors no one in terms of tragedies, hardships, and difficulties that it gives to each one of us. By the way, I was born on the 25th of May on 1997 with my name Mhel Gezer Ramos, where I opened my eyes unto the reality even at such a young age, where my mother left me with no trace or not even a picture leaving to me of what she looks like. So as I grew up, I had to face countless battles. First was the battle between me and my family. I was labeled as a black sheep, which means that I'm the one who causes trouble with them or within them. And with that burden that deeply affected me, I became an independent individual with nothing but a hope of seeing a bright future, even without the power of diploma. I never disgusted myself not having to aim one. Instead, I stood up and fought every criticism and showed them that I can live without my knowledge being degraded. I may never fulfill my dream for my father, but instead I began working despite of my lacking. I knew how to guide my friends whenever they're lost, and I also knew how to speak fluently and work my way in certain events. I grew up to be a wise man and treated my friends as somewhat my family. So the number of my friends grew also as earlier this year, where I am staying or I'm living with my hometown city of Lawag, Ilocos Norte. I wasn't in a good condition, for I was held by traumas, anxiety, depression, where I felt the comfort of a family as I was accepted in my workplace, this time as a call center agent, Novum E. From my co-agents, my trainers, my teammates, team leaders, they've held me both at my worst and my best. They've created a space in my heart which only them can fill it up. And it's within their support and embrace that I felt every comfort I longed for and the love I wish I had back then. But in the end, the countless battles puzzled me up to be who I am today, tomorrow, or every day that I lived. It broke me and hastened me to be better, and it is now that I can say that I am free, I am happy because of the environment that I'm living in this day. Thank you. So what is happening in the LGBT community around the world? So based on the news that I have read and the research that I read through the internet, especially on Twitter, I can say that the LGBT community around the world is facing still the discrimination between us. Yes, I am part of this, and I can feel the discrimination every day in my life, where I am facing the battle to face the challenges between me and a straight guy or a straight woman every day, that I don't even know if what will be their opinion to me, if it is advantage or if it is a disadvantage comments that I've been receiving. But then again, if you will be analyzing the situation right now, each country in our universe or here in our world, we are increasing, or the LGBTQ community sisters and brothers are increasing. We must know how to practice humanity in the way that we should respect one another's feelings. We should know how to respect what you are and who you are, because it is not your physical appearance defines you for who you are. Instead, it is what you are showing to people, what you are doing to yourself, and as long as you're happy for it, for yourself, why not? You can still express it. But this past few days, or nowadays rather, there are still people who are still confused, especially the kids. When you say the LGBT community, there will be a lot of comments. There will be positive comments, negative feedbacks, or everything. That's why all we just need to do right now as part of the LGBTQ community, in my own, is you just need to express yourself. You just need to show who you are and what you are. You must be happy of what you are doing, because at the end of the day, you will still be the winner for yourself. You will still use that crown in your heart and in your mind. Just do whatever you want as long as you're not stepping on someone. And always don't forget to stay humble and always keep your feet on the ground. That's it. For a very long time, the world seems to be the setting of mischief, anger, and negativity. Especially when it comes to social rights and activism, someone is always fighting for his or her personal preferences. For the pessimist, the fight towards equal rights and recognition and respect for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people is still futile. However, people with unbiased positive and mindset will not only envision a brighter future for the LGBT community, but instead they will prove that their activism and diligence continues to result in changing the world's international community and history as presently known. That is why I want to let all the members of the LGBTQ community to stand within the word bravery. Because with this word, because in our everyday life, we face battles in the society that we lived because of the discrimination. And we also need to strengthen ourselves, not only physically, but also mentally and emotionally. These are the things that we need, or these are the things that needs to be intact in order for us to overcome and of course conquer every struggle that hate and inacceptance can bring. But no matter what, we must still show our most unique smile, that we are aiming for peace, love, respect, and acceptance, not for anger and war. And most especially is, as a member of the LGBTQ community, you need to stand tall and stand your ground, and with that bravery is manifested.